Welcome back again, race fans from all around the world. Tonight, the SARG Super Speedway Truck Series tackles the old Daytona 2007 for the final race of the regular season. This is the English Auto LLC, your luxury automobile experts. They are the sponsor for tonight's race, as well as the sponsor for the chase. So glad to have you, everybody out there. Glad to have the sponsors tuning in here tonight. This is set out to be an exciting event. Hopefully we can get through it here tonight. We are having some issues on our end here with the internet, but hopefully we can get through it. It'll be 100 laps. Stages will be 20, 40, and 100. Now, the green-white checkered is in play, and if it comes down to it, there will be 3 attempts at it. However, if the leader takes the white flag before caution comes out, and they will race back to the line, and it'll be over. If a caution comes out before the leader takes the white flag, then we will do it all over again, and they will have 3 attempts at the green-white checkered. My name is Joshua Medlock on the mic for you here with MaxSpeedTV. We've got about 6 minutes left here in a practice, so let's get down to the nitty-gritty here. The pre-race analyst coming in here tonight. We got an air temp of 69 degrees and track temp of 86. Laps 100, 250 miles. Tire window going to be about 55 to 65 laps, roughly. Fuel window 40 to 45 laps. We got a pit road speed of 60 miles an hour, but I guarantee you them tires are going to be wore off before, say, lap 25, because this track, being as old as it is here on iRacing, it's got the bumps, got the grooves. They're really going to be using tires here, so really going to have to keep that into a perspective as well. Now, the point standings coming in tonight, Lucas Cram, 371 points. Benjamin Nelson up a spot in second, 353, 18 back. Gavin Jones in third, 345, 8 back. Kyle Manger in fourth, lost 2 spots, 341, 4 back. Alex Bell also lost a spot, fifth, 340, 1 back. Brett Murphy, sixth, 302, 38 back. Jeff Price in 7th, 292, 10 back. Nick Olson, Colby Wells, and Brett Taylor all tied, 283 points, 9 back. Now the top 10 will make it to the chase. I am going to pull a photo over here for everybody to take a look. Right here, you can see it. This is if a win you're in situation. So if you have a win and you have raced 5 races, then you have a chance to go into the chase. You are locked in. Now, we see the playoff points. That's going to come in handy going into the chase as well. The cutoff line, however, for going into the chase is Alex Bell. Alex Bell in the number 50 plus 10. He has no playoff points yet, but he's right there at the cutoff line, so everybody's going to have to really, they're going to pick it up here tonight. They're going to try to get that all-elusive last win to lock yourself in. And we know all these guys down here are really in a situation to win here tonight. So we're going to have to really watch it closely. But that is the points, and as I can get that off of here, we'll move it out of the way for everybody. But that is the point standings. Of course, we'll go throughout the race with that on my screen. So that is what it said. We got about 3 minutes left here in practice. We're going to step away real quick, play the national anthem. Don't go anywhere. Qualifying will be underway when we come back.
proudly we hail, and the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets trembling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the free, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the free, and the
Alrighty, folks, back live here on MaxSpeedTV. Qualifying is officially underway. Everybody rolling out. Going to go probably single double file here. It is qualifying, so we're going to see a bunch of these guys get with their teammates to see what they can do. It looks like everybody, for the most part, is out there on the track. We've got a few that are not. Ryan Swan, Luke Clark, Benjamin Nelson, Adam Mayer, Tim Brand, and Jonathan Chavis are not on the racing surface putting in a qualifying time, so we'll actually have to wait and see if they decide to come out. But glad to have everybody out there here tonight. Now, what's corrected on the fuel laps here? Fuel laps are around 35 to 38 laps, so that did change. Thank you for that. The admin here tonight is Brendan McCullough. He is the admin for the SARP Super Speedway Trucking Series, so he'll be the in-race admin doing all that he does with the EOL and everything. But right now, it's going to be all about figuring out who's going to get the pole tonight. Let's take a look here as they wind it onto the backstretch. looks like the number 37 of Will maybe connecting with the wall there just a little bit. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. No, that is not Will. Yes, it is Will. Will Road Armor. All right, well, qualifying has officially begun, and currently right now the number 12 of Gavin Jones has that top spot. Right behind him is the 46 of Brett Taylor. These two guys working together. Then there's a whole group of them right up ahead of them. Clint Spillman in the 88, the 17 of Rodney Evans. Got the 07 leading the pack here. Jacob Bell. Now these times are going to change because they are in open qualifying. Everybody is out here together. Looks like the 17 of Rodney Evans is going to take the second spot. And the 11, Brett Murphy, going to catch up to the 46 of Brett Taylor. So a battle of the Bretts back here in qualifying. Dawson Miller on pit road, currently 4th. Colby Wells in the number 4. Currently running in 6th here in qualifying. This track is very bumpy on the inside. As they make their way into turn 1, and you see 3 wide, and that's exactly what they're going to have to watch out for. Them bumpy corners, 3 wide, definitely upset the machines out there, and it will, you will get into somebody. Will Road Armor goes into 1st. Robbie Lyons 2nd. Alex Bell 3rd. Gavin 4th. Rodney Evans 5th. Number 3 out there on that high side, that would be look at Benjamin Nelson in the 48 here. He was all over the back bumper. It looks like the number 12 of Gavin Jones. And that is not me. I see you see all the blanket and stuff out there. That is not me. I'm sitting here watching it. That might be iRacing there, folks. Well, Adam Mayer looks like he might be joining the festivities out here on the track in the 00. He is currently sitting on pit road. We'll just have to wait and see what Adam Mayer decides to do. Ooh, the number 50 of Alex Bell goes hard into the wall. Let's pull Alex up here real quick, shall we? Alex Bell, Josh from the booth, got a copy.
Yes, sir. How's it going?
Well, doing all right, man. Well, you're on the cusp of it tonight, man. You're right there at the very edge. You got a lot of things you need to do here tonight to get in the chase. Well, what's it going to take?
Man, we just got to stay out front, be aggressive all day. We have to try to win every stage. We have to try to win the race, lead every lap, lead the most laps. Just keep this number 50 Chevrolet out in front of the field as much as we can tonight, man.
Well, all right, man. We're going to let you get back to it and get out so you can get back out there and see what you can do. You're currently 6th in qualifying, Alex. Good luck, bud.
Thank you, man. Y'all have a good one.
All right, that is Alex Bell. Looks like the 44. That would be Lucas Cram. The MaxSpeedTV. He is going to go on the grass and go around everybody. Not sure how that works out, but okay. Well, Gavin Jones did take the top spot. Ben Nelson in 2nd. Brett Taylor 3rd. About a minute and a half left here in qualifying. We'll grid them up. Well, let's bring the admin up here in the booth here real quick. Brendan, man, you got a copy?
I got you.
Well, Brendan, man, what do you expect out here tonight, bud? You know, we got about 20 drivers out here, pretty good size field, but we're seeing a lot of action down there. The bumps, man, when you go 3 wide, it's not pretty.
Yeah, it's going to be sketchy tonight. They've made a bunch of changes to this truck over the past 2 or 3 weeks, and one of them was changing the setup on this truck, so it seems like the top groove is going to be the dominant one tonight. It seems really rough on the bottom, so it'll be an interesting race to see how these guys navigate the different setup and the different feel of the trucks.
All right, well, Brandon, man, we're not going to keep you. We're going to let you get back down there, bud, and you know, just want to give a shout out to you for doing what you do, man. Admins just don't get the respect they deserve, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true, but I don't know. I enjoy doing it. It's fun. It's not always fun to have to police these drivers, but someone has to do it.
Well, kind of like broadcasting, you know, we call it like we see it, and you guys do the rest of it. So,
yep.
You know, good luck down there, Brandon. I know you got your hands full here tonight, man.
Yeah, hopefully everyone enjoys the race, and got to think a big shout out to English Auto for sponsoring this race and the last 5 races of the regular season.
All right, well, we're done with qualifying. Brandon, good luck.
Thank you.
All right, well, that was Brendan, the admin. Qualifying is going to be officially over here once the iRacing decides enough's enough. And Gavin Jones is going to take the top spot in qualifying with Benjamin Nelson in 2nd on the outside of him. So we'll let iRacing do its thing, and then we will get them down on the grid here. Well, if it ever decides it wants to be done with qualifying. Well, good evening, everybody. Captain Canada out there in chat. And I'm seeing about 12 people out there in chat, but ain't nobody talking. All right, are we ready to go here? All right, gridding, here we go. Well, this is the MaxSpeedTV starting grid. Here in row number 1, Gavin Jones going to grab the pole here tonight with a 47.450. Congratulations to Gavin for getting the pole. Benjamin Nelson going to start on the outside of him in the 2nd spot at the number 48. The 3rd spot, the number 46 of Brett Taylor. The 4th spot, the 17 of Rodney Evans. Will Rodarmer in the 37 is going to start 5th. Robbie Lyons in the number 42 and 6th. Alex Bell in the 7th spot in the number 50. Jacob Bell in the 07 will start 8th. Justin Bruns in the number 28 will start 9th. Brett Murphy in the number 11 will start 10th. Colby Wells 11th in the Ford. Zach Ogburn will start 12th in the 87. Lucas Cram in the number 44 will start 13th. Dawson Miller in the number 56 will be 14th. Luke Parks in the number 3 will be 15th. Clint Spillman in 16th in the 88. The number 67 of Ryan Swan will start 17th. Adam Mayer not qualifying here tonight in the 00. He will start 19th place. Tim Brangan also not qualifying in the number 2. He will start 20th. Jonathan Chavis in the number 34 will start 21st. And that'll round out the field here tonight. All right. Thank you, Colby. I appreciate it, bud. Well, let's get Colby up here real quick since everybody's on the grid. A little bit. That's a little bit too close. Hey, Colby Wells got a copy? Well, I guess not. All right. Alrighty, as they make their way down to the round turn number 2 here onto the backstretch. Again, we want to thank the sponsor here tonight, English Auto LLC, your luxury automobile experts. They are not only the sponsor for this race, but for the 5 races in the chase. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in out here tonight. Looks like we've got Colby in chat. We got Lucas in chat. You guys are supposed to be racing, not typing. Have fun in the booth. I'll have as much fun as I possibly can. Alrighty, pace car coming around turn number 4 here onto the front stretch trioval of Daytona 07. Pace car is going to peel off here, and we will get this show on the road as the pace car moves safely at the safety of pit road. Green flag is out. Boogity, boogity, boogity. We're racing at Daytona. Question is, who is going to lead the first lap here tonight? The big question is, who is going to win the stages as well, as we are still double file here coming out of turn number 2 onto the backstretch. Gavin Jones getting a good run on that high side. He is making it work out there. He does have the number 46, though, of Brett Taylor. And Brett's going to drop it low to the inside. It is going to be a shootout to the line here. Who is going to lead this first lap? The number 46 of Brett Taylor getting a good run. He has got one heck of a pusher behind him, but look at the run Gavin's going to get on that outside. With the help of the 48 of Benjamin Nelson, Gavin Jones is going to lead the first lap here tonight. All right, one lap in the books here. Will Road Armor making his way up front. Gavin now to the outside. The 48 of Ben Nelson on the low side. Rodney Evans up high there in a second, third place, fourth, somewhere around in there, as these trucks are still 2x2 here. Robbie Lyons, Will Road Armor in the number 37 up high. Down low, sorry, he is down low. I do not like these camera angles for this track. Well, I have to deal with it. Jacob Bell in the 07. Currently running in 7th, kind of where he started. He started in 8th. These guys come screaming down the backstretch. And we are three. Well, we were a little bit of three wide action there. We go back into the pack here, though. A little bit of three wide action happening back here. The 88 was kind of caught in the center there with the 34 of Jonathan Chavis. Clint Spillman is in the 88. Luke Parks is in the 3. Right here with them, Luke up on that high side. Now Luke's going to fall back, it looks like, maybe. Right behind the 34 of Jonathan. As we go back up front here. Looks like Gavin Jones led the first 3 laps. He is falling back on that high side. Benjamin Nelson now up front. Now with the 46 of Brett Taylor onto the outside. Benjamin Nelson looking to lead his first lap of the race. He is also still looking for a win and you're in situation here. Benjamin Nelson does have 5 playoff points. He is currently setting in the 9th position in the playoff feature of who is going to make it to the playoffs, to the chase. Alex Bell in a 10th. Gavin Jones in 11th. Brett Murphy in 12th. The top 10 each race, they will each one they will get rid of 2 drivers. A lot of drivers are on a mission here to get a win. These guys, they still 2x2. The 12 of Gavin Jones, they're doing a little bit of blinking there on that outside. The 37 of Will Road Armor getting out of line. Something happened to Will. And he is going to fall all the way back, it looks like. Currently, he is still on that low side. He's going to pull it back up on the track, or maybe not. Yes, he is. He's going to fall all the way back to 19th. Dawson Miller did not start the race here tonight. Man. Lucas Cram currently running in 9th. He is up a couple of spots. He's up 6 spots here. Lap 7 of 20. Stage number 1. All right. These guys putting on a show here early on as they are, oh no! And we're wrecking here, folks. We are wrecking, and this is not good. A lot of drivers involved in this wreck. Robbie Lyons. Well, all right, let's go back here and take a look at what happened. Robbie Lyons in the 42 on the inside. I know Robbie was involved in this. Not sure exactly how, but we will go back here and take a look as they come to the front stretch here, the tri-oval. Right here is where it started. The number 17 of Rodney Evans getting a piece of the wall, and he is going to end up coming down onto the track. That he is going to collect the 42 of Robbie Lyons. Go to a different angle here, a little bit bigger of an angle. Both of these gentlemen going to end up spinning. Oh, the 12 of Gavin Jones, wrong spot, wrong time. He is going to get hit and spun. The 17 goes right up in front of the 07, and the 17 of Rodney Evans goes for a ride. It looks like the 07, the 44, the 4 also going to get a piece of the action here tonight. But boy, look at the ride Rodney Evans took. He hit that inside wall hard. We're going to go cockpit here with the number 17 as this happened. And just watch this ride he took, tumbling over, spinning, and finally coming to a rest. But heavy damage going to be coming with that number 17 machine. Wow. Big wreck here. Big wreck. All right, back up front. Everybody coming down pit road, it looks like. All righty, as they come down pit road here. See exactly who we can grab and bring up into the room here. Well, it looks like Benjamin Nelson is going to be the first one out. Well, let's see if we can talk to our pole sitter. If I can find him. Okay, he is still sitting on pit road. Now he is going to come out here. Mr. Gavin Jones, do you got a copy?
I got you.
Gavin, man, wrong spot, wrong time, but you did grab the pole here tonight. Congratulations, first and foremost, on that one. What happened there? I mean, you were right up there. You unfortunately kind of got a piece of it there, right in the rear end, man. What was going through your mind?
I had the 17 behind me, right on my bumper. I don't think he had any idea of the differential in speed between me and Brett. Well, I was trying to back off. I don't think he had any idea, and pretty much couldn't really slow down. And it stacked everybody up right behind us, and I unfortunately turned Brett, and it was on from there.
Oh man, well, it looks like you've got a little damage. It doesn't look too bad here right now. Do you think that may affect the speed going forward, or that reset? Do you think that might have to come in handy here tonight?
I think I'm going to save my reset for now. I only had 17 seconds of optional repairs, so we'll ride to the end of the stage and see how my speed is.
All right, Gavin, man, NASCAR Gavin, as he has it in TeamSpeak here. So, Gavin, man, congratulations. Like I said, you got the pole here tonight, bud. But the race ain't over. We're going to be coming to stage number 1 here in about 9 laps, man. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
All right. Looks like they're all ready to rock and roll here up front. Benjamin Nelson has now led 4 laps. Pace car lights are off. They're going to be going back green this time by. Did a 360 and saved it. Well, Colby, we're going to have to maybe talk to you about that here in a little bit, shall we? All right, that's going to put Ben Nelson in the 48 on the inside, the 46 of Brett Taylor on the outside, and the pace car lights are back on. We are not going green this time by. So, let's see here. Colby Wells. Have your earphones muted, bud. Well, Ryan Swan still out here. Ryan Swan currently running in the 14th position. Started 17th. He's having a good run in the number 67 Lodge box. And Wax Electric on the back of it. Well, all right, it looks like we're going to go back green this time by coming to lap 13. All right, had a little hiccup there. We'll get through it here, folks. Give it just a few minutes. It'll catch back up. All right, Kobe. That's cool. That's cool. You can do it during the break, man, or during the stage. You don't have to do it right now. All right, we are. You fixed it. All right. We'll get you up here. We'll get you up here sooner or later. Coming back green this time by Benjamin Nelson. Gonna get him going here. Pace car is gonna dive off to the safety of pit road. There it goes. And Benjamin Nelson, green flag is back out, and we are back underway here for the SCRG Super Speedway Truck Series at the bumpy Daytona 07. The season, or the regular season finale here tonight, sponsored by English Auto LLC. Good jump by everybody. Oh, the 34 of Jonathan Chavis. He is going backwards. Gonna get it back up, get it going again onto the racing surface. Started 21st, now back to 16th. He does have the 67 of Ryan Swan right up ahead of him. These two guys can get positions. It will be a drafting fiasco there. Up front, though, a big pack of cars. And Brett Taylor is going to lead yet another lap here. That is going to make 4 laps led for Brett Taylor. The 87 now of Zach Ogburn onto the outside. Gavin Jones with him. The 50 of Alex Bell. 6 more laps remain here before the end of stage number 1. Who is it going to be? The 87 of Zach Ogburn now diving it low ahead of the 50 of Alex Bell. Alex Bell is right up on the cusp of things. He needs everything he can get. And Alex Bell, though, is going to lead that lap. His first lap led of the evening. Started 7th, and he has now found his way in first as he drops it low in front of the 87 of Zach Ogburn. Justin Bruns currently running in the 8th spot, 9th position. Started not in the number 28. He is right behind the 48 of Ben Nelson. Lucas Cram on the outside, as well as the 4 of Kobe Wells. More laps before the end of stage number 1. All right. As I was saying, 4 more laps before the end of stage number 1, as my internet wanted to do its thing again. Alex Bell still running strong up front. He is trying to do everything he can to keep it. The 87 of Zach Ogburn directly behind him, trying to figure out a way to get around him. 3 more laps remain before the end of stage number 1. A lot of wheeling and dealing up front here. As they come screaming down the track. Alrighty, folks, we're trying to work through it here. This is very old indeed. Still trying to get everything worked out here. Alright, give me just a second. Alrighty, guys, I wanted to get confirmation on who won the stage, and it looks like Brett Taylor will be your stage 1 winner here, so congratulations to Brett Taylor for winning the stage. We're going to see if we can get Brett Taylor in the number 46 up here real quick, and Have a talk. Brett Taylor, got a copy.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Well, Brett, man, Josh from Medlock in the MaxSpeedTV booth, while I'm in here anyway. Gonna win the stage out here tonight, man. Congratulations, bud. What was going through your mind knowing it's the bumpy Daytona and anything can happen?
Oh man, if you remember the interview for last race, you know, I told you it was going to be bumpy. I told you it's going to be hectic, man. I'm, you know, anxiety is through the roof right now. I just need to win this. If I don't, I mean, it really doesn't matter for the rest of the season. So it's crazy right now. The emotions are flooding. But, you know, I have to say, I don't know what happened with the wreck behind me. I hate it for the boys. We shouldn't be wrecking this early, especially after the stage ends. We gotta calm it down. But I mean, it is what it is. I just hope everybody's all right. We can finish this race out clean.
Well, unfortunately, I didn't get to see the wreck as we're having connectivity issues over here in this area.
Oh, no.
So, yeah. But came back up, and I got back in it as quickly as I could. And, of course, you know how that goes. You know, got the fans out there, and I'm trying to call it the best way I can. But, you know, yeah, you know, it's bumpy Daytona. You know, you go two wide, 3 wide. 2 wide's bad enough. 3 wide is even worse because the bumps really upset that truck, and with the update with the truck, that just puts even more strain.
Oh, these things are loose, and yeah, 3 wide, I don't know what these guys are thinking. I mean, it's just a stage. If you're not going to get it, you got to just calm down. Stage 2 is a different story, and obviously the finish of the race, but stage 1, I don't know. That's just my opinion. I like the racing. I like the content. It's great, but I just hope that we can finish this out clean, and yeah, hopefully everybody can keep it controlled because this track is definitely killer.
All right, Brett. Well, good luck out there, bud. And like I say, congratulations on your stage 1 victory here tonight.
Thank you.
Well, all right. Well, that's going to bring us to stage number 2. That'll be at lap number 40 as we get that all ready to rock and roll here. All right, let's see. Oh, it looks like we're going to have a couple more guys come down pit road, but Benjamin Nelson is going to be your current leader here. Oh, you're done? Oh, man, I hate it, Kobe. I really do, but I didn't see what happened, man, and I hate to keep repeating myself, but, you know, the internet decided it wanted to do its thing again, so I didn't even see what happened. Well, Ben Nelson has led 2 laps. Guy turned left, huh? Well, you know, it's racing. You know, like I said, I just call the race like I see it, but I didn't get to see it. So I don't know what happened. But I hate it for you, Kobe. I really do, man. Let's see here. Man. Anita, you still out there in chat? I see Anita Mayer out there in chat. That's I think that's Adam's mom. Adam Mayer running back here, currently right now in 12th. He's catching up to the field here. Pace car is going to dive off to the safety of pit road, and the green flag is going to come back out. We are back underway here. You know, I had to reset everything, folks, so I've lost all my stats for the people who's led laps. Oh. All right, Gavin Jones back up front. Started first. He is currently first. He is going to lead another lap here tonight, but not by much. Benjamin Nelson to his inside, the number 2 of Tim Brangan. Brett Taylor still running up there. Luke Parks in the number 3 on the outside. 50 of Alex Bell. These guys still running pretty strong up here as well. Everybody trying to dodge those nasty bumps out there. Zach Ogburn in the 87. He is also he is right behind. He is right behind the 50 of Alex Bell. Yeah, well, Anita, it's aggravating for me because I'm having some issues over here, and I am not entirely sure what the issues are because it all started yesterday when the internet went out for the whole area, and they had a problem with some equipment up on the line or something. And ever since then, we've been having problems. We can't do nothing. And last night I was in the middle of another broadcast, and it totally went out. So I'm just trying to do my best here. Oh, getting a little squirrely back there. The 37 of Will Road Armor. He got to straighten back out in the Chevrolet. Tim Brangan. He's led a couple of laps here in the number 2. He's up front. Oh, and it stacked him up. Somebody got loose. And it stacked them up, and that's going to stack that outside line up. And that outside line's going to lose a whole lot of ground as everybody tried to dodge what just happened and transpired right up in front of them. Well, that just opened the door up for Benjamin Nelson, Jonathan Chavis, and Alex Bell. Alex Bell running now in 3rd. Justin Burns. It looks like we've got a lap down car in the middle of the bunch here. It looks like the number 17 of Rodney Evans started 4th. He is currently in 17th, but he's up here running with the front pack as he now has the 50 of Alex Bell behind him. Alex trying to do everything he can to get up there. Oh, yeah, gotta love technology. You got that right. 10 more laps. Yes, I am. I am very sad. Sorry about that, folks. We're going to have to jump over and do this again. We'll be right back here momentarily. This is ridiculous. Alrighty, we're partially back here again, folks. Sorry about that. Still trying to work through this. Still trying to. We're going to try to get through it here tonight as we load up the overlays here yet again here tonight. Usually I don't have this problem. It's just one of those ordeals here. Got about 5 laps to go here in the second stage. Right now, Ben Nelson is up front. Justin Bruns now second. And Jonathan Chavis third. Luke Parks in fourth. Along with Alex Bell trying to get his way up there. He is trying to get up there at that number 50. Trying to watch it closely here. The 34 of Jonathan Chavis now falling back to the 7th position after going below the yellow line. The 28 of Justin Bruns right up ahead of the 50. Alex Bell in the 50 drops it low. And there's a little bit of a blocking going on up here as Ben Nelson leads another lap here. We've got the 12 of Gavin Jones up here as well. They come screaming around the turn here, coming onto the backstretch. Gavin Jones, Luke Parks now up front. Alrighty, folks, we're going to be at 2 more laps remaining in the stage here. 2 more laps. Tim Brangan, he is all the way up to 4th from 19th. And it looks like the 00 of Adam not having the race he wanted here tonight. He just went a lap down. He does have some damage on that 00 machine. His teammate, though, Alex Bell, running up here in this front, a group of cars. 1 more lap to go in the stage as they cross the line for lap 39. And Luke Parks currently right now running up front. In first place, started 15th. Benjamin Nelson started second. He is currently second. Alrighty, coming to the stripe here. Lap 40. And I believe it's going to be when they finish the lap, if I'm not mistaken. Or it might be on the backstretch. Not entirely sure how they do that. Might be at the completion of lap 40 to 41 when they take the 41. And they're going to go 3 wide here with the 50 of Alex Bell shooting it in the center here. Coming around turn number 3 here, side by side with the 48. Can Alex Bell get enough of a run to get him up front? He is sure definitely gonna try here as they come to the stripe. Willen and Dylan. Alex Bell's gonna have to back it off. And it looks like, oh, I don't know. I don't know who got that. Whoa, well, let's go back here and take a look here and see who actually got it at the line, because I don't know. We'll look at it here on my point of view, and then, of course, I will get confirmation on actually who won the stage. But, boy, that was close between the 3 and the 28 of Justin Bruns. So right here, we're going to pause it and go forward. And I believe it might have been the 3 of Luke Parks that got that. So let's go get confirmation, and I believe it will be Luke Parks. All right, confirmation, it is Luke Parks will win stage number 2 here tonight. So congratulations goes to Luke Parks for winning stage 2 here. We're going to let him pit here real quick, and then we will get Mr. Luke up here to have a chat with him. And it looks like Brett Taylor and Luke Parks are teammates. So, oh, what a night. It looks like Alex Bell is going to finish the stage in 5th. So he's going to pick up some points there. All right, as Luke Parks comes down pit road here, we again want to thank the sponsor for tonight. And, of course, the fans. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in here tonight. English Auto LLC. All right, well, we'll let Luke pit here, and then we will get Mr. Parks up here for a quick interview. So I'm going to wait till he comes back up on the track. I don't want to disturb him just yet. So we're going to wait till he comes back up onto the track after he's getting around turn 2 here. He'll come back up on the track in the backstretch here. Past the green cone, or the blue cone there. All right, here we go. Luke Parks, Joshua DeBooth got a copy.
Yeah, I got you.
Well, Luke, man, stage 2 winner here tonight, bud. What a race it has been here, man. That's quite a race it is early on, but man, stage 2 victorious. Talk about the stage 2 win there and going forward to finish out this race.
Yeah, well, in stage 1 there was a few wrecks, and I kind of figured after those it was probably time that I should start getting going and going towards the front. And I was able to get a little bit of help from Ben Nelson, and with that I was able to just kind of keep it on the bottom and get the stage win. And as for the rest of the race, I'm probably just going to try to stay up front. So that's the plan.
Well, you guys are going to have to pit guaranteed in the final stage, right?
Yeah, I would imagine we're going to go green for probably the rest of the race, or there's a good chance of it at least. So yeah, we'll have to pit.
All right. Well, your teammate there, I believe he's your teammate or a real good friend or something. You're down there in the same race room. Brett Taylor came away with stage 1 win. So you two got something, y'all was working on here?
I wouldn't say we're necessarily working together, but we're definitely trying to get this win because we're not going to make it in on points. That's what we got to do.
All right. Well, good luck down there, Luke, man. Final stage coming up here in about another lap or two, man. Good luck down there.
All right, appreciate it.
Uh-huh. All righty. Yeah, it was, Jeff. Yes, it was, bud. Hey, glad to have you in chat there, man. Yeah, we're having all sorts of issues here, but we're here. But glad to have you in chat nonetheless there, bud. That was a great finish to stage 2. So let's see here who we can
Right when I
Robbie
said born, I was
Lyons?
down in.
Joshua Booth got
Yes.
a copy?
I got a copy.
Yeah, well, you was over there just jabbering away, man.
I was, man. It shows how much attention I pay.
Well, you're in the number 42 machine, currently running back here in 12th place. Final stage coming up here, bud. What's your game plan going forward? I know you got a teammate down there.
Yeah, I do. You know, I got Lucas. You know, unfortunately, he got in 2 of those wrecks there, and thankfully I got in that first one and barely missed that second one there. So I'm kind of out on my own. I'm, you know, in a must-win situation here, so got to play it smart. I feel like I've nailed the strategy, you know, at the end of these races when it comes to fuel strategy and being there at the end. So kind of gonna stick to my guns and do what I know best and hope it plays out here. Obviously now with the green-white checkers in place, you don't have that 5-lap, you know, run to the end guaranteed. So might have to tweak his strategy there a little bit, but time will tell.
All right, Robbie. Well, y'all's getting double foul here. Y'all's ready to go back green already, coming to lap 46. So still quite a few laps left to go, man. It ain't over. Good luck down there, Robbie.
Oh yeah, thank you. Let's keep it clean and green.
All right. Well, let's hope.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
All right. Well, we call Robbie and Lucas Cram the private sector because they're always in the private chat here in TeamSpeak. And Dragon, no, it is not storming here. As I stated before, they had an issue with one of the equipment failures for my ISP on one of the lines, and they had to replace it yesterday. Well, ever since then, it's been acting up. Since yesterday. It's been acting up all day long. So it might have messed something up in the line somewhere. I don't know. I'm not a tech expert when it comes to that. So, but we're managing. We're managing. We'll hopefully get through this. Lap 45 of 100. Coming to lap 46. Benjamin Nelson choosing the high side. Pace car is off. And the green flag is out. Coming to lap 46. Here we go. Final stage up for grabs here. Who's going to grab the win? Well, we'll find out in about 54 laps. Well, Jeff, man, you got to do what you got to do, bud. These guys are going to go double foul here for the time being, man. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do, man. Family comes first before iRacing, man. That's just a given, bud. And you let her know that hope she gets to feeling better and, you know, maybe see her out here on a racetrack one of these days, you know. We get to see you, so why not her? But just tell her hope she gets to feeling better. And get well soon from us here at MaxSpeedTV. And yeah, I know that's rough, man. But hopefully she does get to feeling better. Yeah, hopefully they can fix it, Dragon. I do agree with that. All right, Alex Bell now up front. He has found his way back up front. He is side by side with the 48 of Ben Nelson. Will Roadarmor up here started 5th. He is down 4th. So he is really clicking it off here. Justin Brown started 9th. He is 5th. In the number 28, the 87 of Zach Ogburn to his outside. 46 to 67. Brett Taylor and Ryan Swan, these two side by side. Alex Bell is going to lead that lap. Boy, not by much, though. The 48 of Ben Nelson is right there with him. Still a whole lot of laps left to go. This is by far not even over. Back into the field a little ways. Clint Spillman in the number 88, currently running in 13th. He is up 3 spots from where he started. The 42 of Robbie Lyons looks like he is going to fall back. He has no help. Now, he's got Lucas Graham, his teammate, though. Lucas, however, something is going on with Lucas. I'm not sure what's going on with Lucas. But looks like he did a little willy-dilly there. He may be coming down pit road, not entirely sure. But he has fallen all the way back to 17th. He is 2 laps down. He is on the low side there and just trying to get it back over to pit road. Yes, he is. He does have some right front damage there. So I'm sure he's going to pull into pit road to see if he can get that looked at. Well, up front, though, back up front, Luke Parks will take over the lead. He drops it low. That is going to put the 50 onto his outside again. Alex Bell, Zach Ogburn, Adam Mayer. Now up here into 8th. Started in the back in 18th. He is now running into the 7th position in the 00. All right, Jeff. Thank you, bud. I appreciate it. And it's not a problem, man. But Adam doing a good job here, just trying to hang on to it. He knows there's half a race left to go. As they get a little squirrely up front here, Alex Bell. Now, Alex Bell and Adam Mayer are teammates. So you can suspect if they can get together, they are definitely going to work together. Because it's a sticky situation for the both of them. It is a win, you're in type of deal. If they don't win, they're not in. So they're going to try to work together if they can. Luke Parks, Luke Parks winning stage number 2. He is also in the predicament there. He is trying to get a win to lock himself in. And see here as we take a look at the drivers who are in with the win. Seth Noel, Lucas Cram, Kyle Lemanger, Jeff Price, Nick Olson, Josh Fox, Rodney Evans, and Sean Howell. Those drivers are locked into the chase because of the wins on the season. Also, they have raced 5 races, a minimum of 5 races to be eligible for the chase if they win. So those drivers are locked in. Benjamin Nelson, Alex Bell, Gavin Jones, Brett Murphy, Kobe Wells, Adam Mayer, Brett Taylor, and Jacob Bell, and everybody else behind them, they need a win to solidify that spot in the chase. And that is exactly what they're trying to do here tonight, is solidify that position. The SWA team. Oh, a truck is destroyed from the stage 1 wreck. Lucas, if you're paying attention out there, bud, please save the replay of this race. I would appreciate it. And then we can discuss on how to get it to me if you can. All right, the 50 of Alex Bell up front. Now, he has one heck of a driver behind him in Benjamin Nelson. I know Benjamin. And now Benjamin is going to take it high right in front of Luke Parks. That low side does not have the run they need. The 28 of Justin Bruns right behind the 50 and the 3 and the 48 both dive low in front of the 50 of Alex Bell. Now Alex is behind 2 awesome drivers here, and he is going to be able to figure out what he needs to do. The 3's going to take it high up front, now 2 by 2 again. Adam Mayer still running right in between the 37 of Will Road Armor and the 17 of Rodney Evans, who is a couple of laps down, but he's still running up here. 2 cautions, he'll be back on the lead lap as long as he's not involved in it. And look at the 50 and the 48. The 50 giving the push, daylight push into the 48. The 87 of Zach Ogburn also up front here. They will have to pit. And you retracted your message, so I couldn't see it. All right, Gavin Jones currently running in 9th, our pole sitter. Clint Spillman in the 88 back here running right behind the 2 of Tim Brangan. Clint Spillman on the lead lap, as well as Ryan Swan, currently 13th, and Brett Murphy 14th. Jonathan Chavis is 15th, the last driver on the lead lap in the number 34 Exide machine. Now he is right behind the number 11. So, and he is still up here in the draft with these guys. So these guys are still just trying to figure it out as we are still side by side. Adam Mayer now going to go to the outside of the 3 of Luke Parks for the lead. Not going to be able to get it that time by. He has got the 17 right behind him. Rodney Evans going to give him a push onto that outside, as well as the 50 of Alex Bell. Teammates on that outside trying to work together. The 17 is in between them, but the 17 looks like is trying to work with the 00 and the 50, as Adam Mayer now goes to the lead. But here comes the number 3 to the inside, but a great run on that outside by the 00 and the 17. But a little bit of side drafting going on here is happening with these guys, so that is what you go. Adam Mayer almost loses it. That back end gets a little squirrely, but Adam Mayer is going to lead that lap here tonight. Still a whole lot of laps here to go. All righty, here we go, folks. Teammates up front, Adam Mayer, Alex Bell. These 2 guys working together. And we've got Luke Parks, Brett Taylor, NASCAR Gavin, Justin Bruns, Tim Brangan. These guys probably will work together. Benjamin Nelson, he'll work with just about anybody if he can. He is, like I said, one heck of a driver. He is a heck of a pusher. And, you know, if I was down there racing, of course, that's who I would want behind me, would be Ben Nelson. But, of course, I'm like him. I'll work with anybody. That's just the way it goes, you know. But we got teammates down low working together here. Well, the 42 of Robbie Lyons up here in second. Now first, battling here with Adam Mayer. The 42 has got the 17 ahead of him. As long as everybody stays pretty well clear of each other, we should be okay. But the problem is these trucks like to overheat, and the 42 of Robbie Lyons is going to lead that lap. You're going to have to watch these guys. Yeah, they're going to switch positions here. Oh, the 42 and the 48 both dive it low. That's going to put Adam Mayer, Will Road Armor, Alex Bell 3, 4, and 5. Robbie Lyons and Ben Nelson back up front. So these 2 guys working together right here, as well as the 00 and the 50, the 37 of Will Road Armor up high. I believe that's the 87 of Zach Ogburn. I can barely see the number. I believe that is the 87. He is down low as we are 3 wide here. Will Road Armor shooting the gap in the center, trying to get around the 17. He will do it. Well, that is, that's rough. Now, there's not very many trucks on that high side, that low side. is starting to get some ground there. But them three drivers on that high side still holding strong. Robbie Lyons, 42, 37 of Will Roadarmor, and the 17 of Rodney Evans. Now the 3 of Luke Parks is up here as well on that high side. Up here in this group of cars. As well, Ryan Swan, Brett Taylor, Brett Murphy. We got a battle of the Bretts right here. The 46 and the 11. And oh no, they're wrecking up front. What is going on here? Oh no. All right, well, let's go back here and take a look at what happened. As a caution will fly. So let's pause it there so I can get out of this. All right. We're going to be on the number 3 of Luke Parks. Trying to figure out what happened here. We are under caution. Oh, it looks like the 37 of Will Roadarmor got loose. All right, right here. I am not sure if that was a bumper hook or anything, so we're going to go on a chase view here and get a little bit of a perspective of it. No, the 37 looks like just snapped loose and hard into the outside wall. Comes back down into the 3 in the wrong spot at the wrong time. Hits the outside wall, collects the number 37 again. And the number 12 of Gavin Jones having nowhere to go. I believe the 28 also involved in that. Justin Bruns. As we rewind it here. Yeah, Justin Bruns and the 67. The 28 of Justin Bruns and the 67 make contact. It looks like the 37 right here, contact was made. And then the 27 goes around and then gets hit again by Swan. And that is what upset that one. So Justin Bruns involved in that as well. So a lot of drivers involved in that wreck. I should run a DW scheme. Well, they have they have called me Joshua DW Medlock, but I am not DW. So, well, all right. It looks like Lucas Cram back out here onto the racetrack. $11 of Brett Murphy up here. And it looks like Brett is staying out. Everybody else did come down pit road. Benjamin Nelson is the first one off. All righty. Well, let's see here. Let's talk to some drivers who are fighting for the win here. Let's see here. These guys are fighting for a win. I'm trying to find somebody here. Is he in team speak? Clint Spillman, there he is. Clint Spillman, do you got a copy, bud?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, Clint, Joshua Medlock at the broadcast booth here, man. You need a win here tonight, bud. You're one of the drivers who needs a win to lock yourself in the chase, man. Well, what's going through your mind, bud?
Well, I'm in a pretty good spot right now. I've still got my fast repair with about 40 to go. Missed every wreck so far, and I'm about ready to just go for it.
So in other words, like we like to say, you're about ready to just send it.
Correct.
Well, all right. Well, you know, if you get a win, and of course you've raced, you know, five race minimum to be eligible for the chase. If you get the win, you're locked in, man. You know, you got it. And I think you have. You already have that covered, right?
Well, it'll actually be a bit of controversy. I made 1 lap last week because my internet went out, but it didn't count. And this would be my 5th start technically. We'll see what happens.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll be discussed between you and the admins if it comes down to that. I don't want no part of it. But let's just put it into perspective. You get the win, 5 race minimum, that puts you in, man. So no pressure, no pressure.
Oh no, I'm ready.
All right, Clint. Well, man, good luck down there. It looks like you're going to be starting around the 5th spot here on this restart. Going to be coming to probably lap 66, as you guys will probably make 1 more lap around, man. Good luck down there, Clint.
Thank you.
All right, another one of the drivers looking to, well, he's still sitting on pit road. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with Ryan Swan, but if we can get another driver here. I think the 28's coming down pit road, isn't he? No, I'm not sure what's going on with Mr. Justin Bruns, but he is another driver who needs a win to lock himself in the number 28. As they make their way around the track here, I'm sure we're going to have plenty of time to talk to people because they are going to race it up here. So let's see if we can get Justin up here real quick. Justin Bruns, Joshua Booth, got a copy.
I got you.
Hey, Justin, man, well, you need a win here to lock yourself into the chase here, bud. Talk about it real quick.
Got to go all out.
Got to go.
Only thing I can do.
All right, man. Well, you know, we still got plenty of laps left to go, but it's getting down to the wire here, man. Good luck down there, Justin.
Thank you.
All right, trying to get some interviews in here, folks, because you know we've had some mishaps here tonight. You know, we've had some issues, so I want to get as much as I can here. Another one of the drivers, I believe, needs a win is Zach Ogburn. Well, all righty, folks. Pace car is going to dive off. Benjamin Nelson, Robbie Lyons on the front row here. They're going to get them going here as the pace car will dive off to the safety of pit road here momentarily. Pace car is off. And Benjamin Nelson on the loud pedal. We are back underway here for the SARG Super Speedway Truck Series at the Bumpy Daytona 07. English Auto LLC, your luxury automobile sponsor here tonight. As the 87 of Zach Ogburn dives behind the 48 of Ben Nelson. Here comes the 88 of Clint Spillman. We just talked to Clint here just a moment ago. And he is trying to get everything he can. Now the fuel laps here, according to Brendan, our admin, are around, I believe, the 35, 38 mark, somewhere around in there. So I don't believe they can still make it to the end. I don't know. It's going to be close. All right, they're going to go a double file here. The 87 of Zach Ogburn to the outside. Has no help out there. Here comes the 42 of Robbie Lyons and company. He is going to catch the back bumper of Zach Ogburn, and they are going to go bumper to bumper here. The 11 of Brett Murphy. 34, Jonathan Chavis. Down low, Will Road Armor, Brett Taylor, Adam Mayer. These guys right here together. Justin Bruns. He's all these guys trying to figure it out here. Our pole sitter, Gavin Jones, running back here in the number 12, currently in 12th. So 12th. There we go. Now he is in the draft. He can catch up to him, and I'm sure, no doubt about it, that number 12 will be back up there here at any moment. All right, Jeff Price, fuel range is a max of 38 laps. They can't make it. Well, think they're going to be saving any? Jeff? Now the green-white checkered, like I said, folks, is going to be, 3 attempts. They only get 3 attempts at a green-white checkered. Zach Ogburn up front now. I know Zach and I know Jacob Bell. Oh, the 42. Robbie Lyons cutting it out. He is going to go right beside the 87. And here comes the 48 of Benjamin Nelson right up to the back bumper of the 42. He's bringing the 88 along with him, and the 88 catches the yellow line. Good save by the 88. Oh, that was close. Well, Robbie Lyons trying to figure out what he's doing here as he drops it low. Robbie is going to lead another lap. They went back green with 36 to go. Well, Lucas, I know you're in chat down there, bud. You're more than welcome to come up here. It is your league. But it's still going to be close because, even with 36 to go, anything can happen, man. And you know it as well as I do. Alrighty, folks, still having some alrighty. Well, as it wanted to do its thing there again. Yeah, come on. Lucas Cram, buddy, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I got you.
Well, sitting on pit road in the MaxSpeedTV machine, man, this race has been something else. Between the racing and my issues, it's been pretty an eventful night for me.
Yeah, I bet.
Well, coming down to about 30, about 28 to go here, man. What do you expect going forward? Do you think these guys are going to get a little bit more racing?
Yeah, I think it's going to be really interesting, the fuel situation, because of the fact that they went, green with 36 laps to go. And, they pit a couple laps before that entered the caution. So it's going to be really close in the fuel, and I think you might see some guys try to just stay behind everybody and get in the draft just to save the extra bit of fuel to make sure they can make it to the end. If we go green, that's the way, of course. But it's been really fun. I kind of definitely wish I could have been a part of it longer, but unfortunately, my end kind of ended kind of early.
Yeah, I was 3 wide up front. Wow! Oh. The 87 tags the wall, and we're spinning. Somebody's spinning back here. I don't know who it is. Caution is out.
Justin Bruns around.
Justin Bruns around, and it looks like Alex Bell around too. So let's go back here on the MaxSpeedTV replay and see what actually transpired here. We're going to be on the 50 of Alex Bell. Now he's got Adam Mayer, his teammate, right up ahead of him. I'm not sure what actually happened.
The 87 got into the outside wall and kind of caused a chain reaction there. And
Oh.
50 tried to avoid him and just hit the apron there.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Yeah, we see it right here on the MaxSpeedTV replay as we get a better look at this, or we try to here. Some cameras just don't like working correctly. So we're still on Alex Bell. We see the 87 up high. Now the 50 goes low, and you know that apron right there, when you're doing 100 and something miles an hour, it is not friendly. And then the 50 kind of locks it down, tries to save it, and then spins it. And then unfortunately for him, that caught the 28 having nowhere to go, and then the 28 gets a piece of it, and then it just went on from there.
Yeah, once you get the apron, especially in a trioval, that's probably the most precarious place to hit the apron, with just the way the banking goes in the corner. And unfortunately, he just caught that, trying to avoid the 87 there, and it's really tough to get off of that without spinning the truck out. Having your left side tires on the flat part and the right side tires up to the banking, and just pretty much a bad combination overall, and that's what happened there.
And oh man, well, all right, we are under caution here, and I believe, if I'm looking at this correctly, Alex Bell, I don't know if he used his reset or not. I'm sure he did. But he's still not able to come out of pit road yet, so I'm not sure exactly what's going on.
I think he might have already used it.
And then he might have. All right, well, we'll keep an eye on it and see exactly what happens. But it looks like Brett Taylor, Robbie Lyons, Ben Nelson, all three of these guys did stay out, as well as the 3 of Luke Parks. Of course, Luke being a couple of laps down. He has still elected to stay out.
Yeah, with this caution, I think, with the fuel they can save into this caution, they should be good by a couple of laps. So unless they're too concerned about damage they got or even tires, I think staying out won't hurt them too badly.
Well, you know, Lucas, you've raced this track enough. You know how the tires are here at the old Daytona, man. Do you think that's more important here at this Daytona than fuel, or do you think both kind of are equal?
Well, obviously, you can't run the truck with that fuel, so I think that's probably overpowers the tires for sure. But yeah, I mean, these setups are pretty loose in the new build on iRacing the trucks, and it was getting pretty loose out there when I was out there and watching these guys. They've been kind of loose, as you saw it there. Alex got loose trying to miss somebody in the wall. So I would definitely suggest taking tires, but if you're really worried about track position and wanting to stay up there, I think staying out is the call you need to make there. But it's just all about preference and how you feel like, how comfortable you are out there on old tires and less rubber than the guys behind you pitted. But it's going to be interesting. I don't think tires are, too big of an issue, but they definitely can play a role in the handling of the truck when you're trying to make moves.
Yeah, they can. All right, well, it looks like everybody has pretty much made their pit stop here. We got 4 drivers really, who stayed out. Luke Parks being one of them, and then the top 3, Brett Taylor, Robbie Lyons, Ben Nelson. So that's going to put Will Road Armor, who at the beginning of the race, kind of like me, he was having some blinking issues, and I'm having some internet issues. So we're kind of on the same team here. But the 37 running strong here, even with those issues that he's had. He's still running strong. He's one of those drivers who needs a win. A win and you're in. He's right there.
Yeah, for sure. I'm pretty sure he does have 5 stars. I can actually double check that fact right now. But yeah, there's a lot of guys out here that need a win, like Brett Taylor, Robbie Lyons, Will, of course, Adam Meyer. There's a lot of guys up there, even Gavin. He's kind of like points racing right now, but if we get a new winner tonight, that's only going to allow 1 spot open for guys on points. So, and currently that spot's being filled by Ben. So It's going to really be interesting to see. A lot of guys up there have not won a race so far this season. In fact, I don't know if anybody up there actually has. So it's definitely going to come down to when you're in, not necessarily the points, but it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, and Zach Ogburn, and that's who I wanted to talk to here, was him, Zach Ogburn. He is another one that needs a win. Zach Ogburn, do you got a copy?
10-4. How's it going?
Well, it's going fine, man. You're one of the drivers out there that needs a win, and you're in. Of course, if you've got the 5 starts at minimum, and I'm sure you do. Of course, Lucas can confirm that, you know, when he gets a chance. But let's just put a new perspective for you here, bud. A win and you're in, and then you don't even have to worry about getting in on points. And right now, it's not looking pretty on points. So you're really fighting for that win, man. Talk about it real quick.
Yeah, the way the rest of the season has gone here, we basically, you know, we have to win to get into this thing. And I'm trying my hardest to stay up here at the front. I've missed some big ones. I scraped the wall there on that last caution and had a little bit of damage. Got that fixed. So now we're just going to try to pick the right lane and move forward here.
Well, I noticed that your teammate, Jacob Bell, unfortunately is probably not going to be able to get back into it. Do you have anybody out there that can work with you and you can work with them? Or is it basically just find somebody and go with them?
Well, I was trying to work it, there when I was leading up front with Robbie. I really like the way Robbie's pushing me, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to find him. It's probably just going to be pick with somebody and send it.
And send it. Well, all right, Zach. Well, good luck down there. Y'all will be coming around turn number 3 here just in a second, bud. So man, good luck down there and good luck to everybody down there because it's about to get crazy.
Yes, sir. Hopefully we can put a good show on for you here. A clean show.
All right, Zach. Good luck.
Thanks, man.
Well, all right. Well, Lucas Cram back out onto the track, it looks like. And he's also in the booth. Wow.
Got multitasking here.
Are you really going to do that?
Nah, I'm gonna park here. I figured I'll just turn a couple laps in case I can pass anybody, but I don't think it's really worth it. But yeah, going along with the fact that it's a win you're in, everybody currently on the track besides myself does not even have a win yet. So everybody's out here fighting for that win.
Yeah, you're already locked in. All righty, pace cars off and away. Brett Taylor on the loud pedal already. We are back in the green here, lap 78 as it changes. Wow. Lap 78. Of course, with the issues tonight, I don't have any of my stats, unfortunately. I don't know who's led what laps or anything, unfortunately. So, but we're doing the best we can. All right, Brett Taylor, Ben Nelson, Adam Mayer now. Adam going to the high side. He needs a win. Robbie Lyons needs a win. Now, these two guys up top working together. Will Road Armor up there, you know. All 3 of those guys right up top, I believe, need that win. Brett Taylor needs a win. He is on the low side. He is right there in front of Benjamin Nelson, who is right up on the cusp of the points. You know, he's got the spot, but it ain't solid, I don't believe, right?
Yeah, he's currently 25 above coming into this race as compared to the outside lane. So he's got Ben Nelson pushing from behind, which is definitely helping right now. But that damage is going to hurt him.
All righty, well, issues again transpiring. Alrighty, guys, back alive here again on MaxSpeedTV. Man, if it ain't one thing, it's another. But during the whole fiasco there, we've got Benjamin Nelson up front, Adam Mayer in second on the outside. And let's see here if sorry about that, folks. Didn't mean to do that. See if we can get these paints. The paints are not showing up again. But we have got a showdown up front here for sure. All right, here we go. Adam Mayer, Benjamin Nelson, Robbie Lyons, Will Roadarmor, Brett Murphy. All these guys up front looking for a win. Brett Taylor, Zach Ogburn. Well, it's going to come down to the final laps here tonight. Of course, we do have stages. We've got 3 attempts at it. Lucas Cram can confirm that one, as he is the one that told me about it. They do 3 attempts at it, and of course, on the final attempt, if a caution comes out, that's it. That'll end the race.
Yeah, 3 attempts, so if there's a caution on the last attempt, then the race will end in the caution, but I don't foresee that happening, honestly. I foresee it kind of going green the rest of the way here, but that is obviously a rule in place, and of course, white flag has no cautions, so it could get interesting if we do get another one here before that time.
Yes, it is. We've got Robbie Lyons down at low in front of the 48 of Benjamin Nelson. Adam Mayer up on that high side still. He's got Will Roadarmor. Now, Adam is in a pretty good spot here, and it could very well work out well for him. Robbie Lyons needs the win. You got a lot of guys up here that need a win.
Yeah, Adam actually came very close to a win a couple weeks ago in Talladega, so I know he's hungrier than a lot of those guys in that pack for that. Looking for redemption, of course. And Amy last week, he came pretty close to the front runner late and just got caught up in some crashes. So he's had some bad luck recently, but I'm sure he's definitely able to. Looking forward to trying to turn that around and pull that into a win to get himself into the playoffs here.
Yes, he is. And of course, we've got still the battle up front with 10 laps to go here. 10 to go.
Sure. Currently continuing a battle for a lead here, and of course, 10 laps to go, not very much time left. These guys are good on both tires and fuel, so just trying to run this race out and, of course, battle it up front. As it's kind of a side-by-side pack race here. New update last week actually kind of brought on this as to where once you get up next to somebody, the side draft kind of just eagles out and you race side by side. So it's been pretty tough to pull a move, and you can't go through wide at this racetrack. It's just extremely difficult with all the bumps there are on the bottom and top of the racetrack. It's extremely hard to hold it free wide, and for a lot of those guys that stayed out under that last caution, it's going to be really interesting to see if they're able to pull that off without things going badly. So we'll just have to wait and see as his laps continue to wind down. 9 laps to go now this time by. Well, actually, it looked like somebody had some connection issues there in the back, but Adam Mayer trying to hold on to the race lead. Like I said, looking for that redemption.
All right. Oh, man, this is going to come down, man, to, ooh, the 37 had a little blinky moment there.
Yeah, this is definitely not the time you want to have those connection issues, to say the least.
No.
Up in the front of the pack. And I've experienced it before when I used to have bad Wi-Fi. You blink out once, and everybody kind of phases through you for about 5 to 10 laps, and it's so frustrating when someone gets behind you and pushes you and they just drive right through your truck, and then that causes everybody to get into a scramble. So hopefully that didn't happen to him. It looks like he's still solid as far as being pushed and pushing double zero, but we'll just have to wait and see, and hopefully nobody runs into those issues. But Ben Elson, currently that one guy trying to make it into the playoffs on points. He has a 25-point buffer coming into this race. He's actually won enough stages to have the same amount of playoff points as a lot of the guys who've won the race do. He's won 5 stages this season, most of anybody, so he's coming into it 5 playoff points. He's also going to be the regular season champion, so it's going to give him a ton of more playoff points into the playoffs next week.
Yeah, and you know, when you look at it about right now of who's running up front here that needs the win, Ben Nelson being one of them, Adam Mayer being the other one, Will Rodarmer, Robbie Lyons, Zach Ogburn, Brett Taylor. Pretty much all these guys up front need a win.
Yeah, actually every single person up there needs a win, and I double check, they all have enough starts to be able
37
to
around.
push.
No caution.
One car spin, so there's no caution.
Yep. Oh, man. 6 to go. Who is it gonna be? And I am sure they are filling every bit of their tires there, Lucas.
Oh, we got some scramble going on in the front of the pack.
Oh, we're wrecking. 87 around. Here we go, folks. The big one. And if I can catch up to him, that would be Zach Ogburn. Well, all right, let's go back here and take a look at what happened to Zach. We was talking about the little squirrely thing going up. The 48 kind of got a little loose, but it didn't happen right there. It was the 87 of Zach Ogburn. I'm not sure what happened to Zach. Man, that was weird. All right, a little bit of movement going up there between the 00 and the 87. Oh, the 87, it looks like just goes high a little bit as we take another camera angle look at this. As we go forward, it gets a little loose, tries to get it straightened back out, and unfortunately comes down into, I believe that was the 42. The 42, it looks like he did save it. He kept it going straight, but the 87 spins it. Evans having nowhere to go. Flex the number 2 as well. Number 17, it looks like the 34 just squeaked by, as well as the 12 of Gavin Jones. So, well, this is going to set it up, I believe, for the first green-white checkered here tonight.
I think actually we might get a green-white checkered, or I believe it. I'm trying to look at the lap counter here. I think we might be 3 to go, which means it will not count as a green-white checkered or 10th. But yeah, unfortunate wreck there up front at the end, and you saw Tim Brangen there up on the outside, just barely got caught by the 87 as it came back up across the racetrack, and got knocked on the wall. So unfortunate for a lot of those guys, and we're going to have to wait and see who has a fast pair left and who doesn't. But a big miss there for Ben Nelson and Robbie Lyons.
Yeah, and you know, look who also is up front. Adam Mayer, Robbie Lyons, Brett Taylor, Brett Murphy. We got the battle of the Bretts here. Gavin Jones squeaked through it there. Now, what do you do in this situation here, Lucas? Do you pit or do you stay out?
All about track position. Definitely gonna stay out. If you were one of the guys that was fortunate enough to of course miss the wreck and you don't have any damage, but as you see a couple guys here coming down pit road, but probably because of they have damage or towards the back, so might as well come down pit road. But yeah, definitely it's going to come down to who has a cleaner truck, and we could potentially run into a fuel issue if we get enough green-white checkers. But currently, of course, they're all able to make it. So all the guys you see here stay out.
Yeah, you know, it says 3 to go, and I don't know how they're going to do that. I think the last time it did that, it said it was, finishing, so that would be a green-white checkered.
Yeah, I miscounted, I believe. I think it's currently still pacing, with 3 to go, so which means that it will in fact go over. So I think they will probably add 1, maybe 2 at most laps here, and it will be the first green white checkered attempt. So
All right.
first of 3.
First of 3 it is. Green, white, checkered. We're going to flip my page over here. And GR Green. Not Grim. Boy, I've had one heck of a night. Wow. All right, green, white, checkered attempt number 1. This will be a green, white, checkered attempt because there are no more, one-lap shootouts or any of that unless you don't have the GWC turned on. So I guess that's one of the options. I don't set up races, so I don't know. You have to click that green, white, checkered thing, right? And then put however many you want, unlimited or whatever.
Yeah, they actually have options all the way up to the 14 green white checkered attempts. I'm not quite sure why they came up with that number, but yeah, 14 or unlimited. So you can go 1 through 14 or unlimited, or not have any at all, like you said, and have that. So it looks like it just got extended by iRacing. So first of 3 attempts. So then after that, it's either ended under caution or come down to white flag.
Alrighty, here we go. I am not going to disturb anybody that is down there on the track because we know how the GWCs can turn out here. I've talked to almost everybody down there, but I have not talked to everybody. So they're making their pace lap here onto the back stretch. Thank you, everybody, for who has stuck with me throughout my fiasco here tonight. I do appreciate it. That's dedicated right there, Brett Taylor and Luke Parks, going back to the stages. Brett Taylor winning stage 1, and then Luke Parks winning stage 2. I see Brett Taylor currently running in 6th. Luke Parks is 1 lap down, but he's back here in 11th. Of course, can't count out Luke either because a caution comes out. If another one comes out, he's gonna be the lucky dog. Well, Rodney Evans is also 1 lap down. Rodney, though, sitting on pit road. Now, he is going to pull out, though. But it will be a battle between the 17 and the 3 for that lucky dog.
Yeah, the 3 actually just got lucky dog on the last caution. So he was 2 laps down and is now just 1 down. So if we get another green white checkered here and he's not involved, then he could get back and lead lap at contend for this one. And like I said earlier, one of those drivers looking for a win, he's definitely going to be praying for that extra caution.
Yes, he will. And right now we are getting double foul here for the first attempt for a GWC. That is a green, a white, a checkered. Benjamin Nelson has chosen the low side. Adam Mayer on the outside in the 00. Robbie Lyons, Brett Murphy, Justin Bruns is your top 5. Brett Taylor, Gavin Jones, our pole sitter, currently 7th. Will Rodarmer, 8th. Jonathan Chavis, 9th. And Tim Brangan is 10th. Well, you still can't count out any of the top 10. And it really can't count out any of the, the top 12 because, even being 1 lap down, if you have 2 more green-white checkers, both Luke Parks and Rodney Evans will get their lap back if they're not caught up in an accident, of course. So, really, you can't count out anybody of this race.
Yeah, and of course, starting towards the back is going to be a disadvantage, but it's still possible at a plate track to get up here and contend for it. But as we roll off turn 4 here, I'm looking to try to get the first of 3 attempts for the green white checkered, race number 10 here against the G Truck Series.
Ace car gonna dive off to the safety of pit road. There it goes, Benjamin Nelson, and we are at the green and white checkered here, folks. And I don't know why I keep saying 1 to go. It is not 1 to go. It is a green-white checkered attempt. So as we kind of figure this out here, Benjamin Nelson did go and they are bumping and a banging back there. And they're blocking, man. They're blocking. Adam Mayer, though, looking to the outside of Benjamin Nelson. He's got the 42 of Robbie Lyons behind him, pushing the daylights out of him, and the 42's going to dive it low. And they're going to go, they're going to go side by side.
3 wide.
3 wide up top. Benjamin Nelson taking it 3 wide. Adam Mayer to the middle. And we are going to be coming to the white flag here. White flag is in the air here this time by. And whatever happens now happens. Because there's no more cautions.
This is currently a drag race with the 42 and the 48. Robbie with the advantage.
Oh, man. Who is going to make a move here? Who is going to try it? Oh, no, they're whacking. They're whacking. Whoa. That sent Robbie Lyons off, Benjamin Nelson and company. And they're whacking behind Benjamin Nelson. Who is going to make it to the line? It looks like Benjamin Nelson is going to make it to the line. Adam Mayer, though, trying to fight his way back up front. But the winner tonight is going to be Benjamin Nelson, winning it here tonight, locking himself into the chase. Well, alrighty, folks, give us just a few minutes. We'll get the top 3 down here. Well, maybe. For some reason, TeamSpeak just decided it wanted to fail on me. So give us just a few minutes. We'll see what's going on, and we will be right back. Well, the number 48 of Benjamin Nelson is excited. And, of course, the burnouts from Benjamin Nelson there. Boy, what a shootout to the end there. That was amazing. As we give it a little rewind here and get that number 48 and everybody else back up on the track here. We're still trying to figure out what's going on here with TeamSpeak, but we'll figure it out here Well, alrighty, folks. Well, it looks like we're not going to be able to do any interviews here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go down through the top 3 here. And, of course, congratulate them. The winner tonight is going to be Benjamin Nelson. Congratulations, Benjamin, for getting a win, getting the lock in here tonight. Adam Mayer is going to finish into that second position here. Tim Brangan in third. So that is your top 3. Congratulations to all 3 of them for their season here. The regular season here, and of course Ben for getting the lock in. But boy, it was a mess back there at the end. It was an insane finish there. So that's the way that is going to roll out. We're going to go through the grid here, the final results here. All righty. Here we go, the MaxSpeedTV final lineup here, pending any admin stuff. Benjamin Nelson grabbing the win here tonight. Congratulations to Benjamin for grabbing the win. Andrew Mayer is going to finish in second, but if there was another lap, Adam would have probably caught up to Benjamin, and it would have been a drag strip to the end. And well, that race, that finish was insane. Tim Brangan going to finish in third. Justin Bruns fourth. Brett Murphy fifth. Brett Taylor sixth. Will Roadarmor 7th, Jonathan Chavis 8th, Gavin Jones 9th, Robbie Lyons in 10th, Rodney Evans in 11th, Luke Parks 12th, Zach Ogburn 13th, Ryan Swan 14th, Alex Bell 15th, Lucas Cram 16th, Clint Spillman 17th, Jacob Bell 18th, Kobe Wells 19th, Dawson Miller in 20th. He did not start tonight's race, and Nick Olson is going to finish into that 21st position. Well, alrighty, folks, I am so sorry about what's going on, and it's not me this time. TeamSpeak decided it wanted to take a dump, so I don't know exactly what to do in that situation. We can't get any interviews in without TeamSpeak, so it is what it is, but glad everybody stuck beside me throughout the race and everything, and I do appreciate it. And, of course, another shout-out to the sponsor for tonight's race. That was the English Auto LLC, your luxury automobile experts. So big shout-out to them for coming on board, sponsored tonight, and of course the 5 races in the chase. Well, that'll do it here for MaxSpeedTV and SARG. So until next time, folks, stay safe and have a good night.